Chris here out on the main branch of the Thames River with Mark from Traverse the Thames. Enjoying a beautiful fall day. We put in at Westminster Road Bridge and we're going to head through the First Nations communities and make our way to, where are we going again? Is it past Munsee Road and then Melbourne Road where our vehicle is. And we're thinking it's going to be about a 5 to 7 hour paddle today, but we'll let you know when we get to the end how long it actually took us. The flow rate was 6 and it's typically recommended to be 20. And I found most sections of the Thames River you can't go much less than half of the recommended. So we shouldn't be below 10 while doing it. But so far, knock on wood, we haven't got stuck on any rocks. I mean, you can see there's some rapids. We've had to dodge a few, but it's nothing like going through the north branch of the Thames River or the south branch where there's significantly shallower water. We're getting into deep pools that are half a kilometer long that have got water that's at least 5 feet deep. So I'm going to help Mark paddle here because we're getting into some rapids. We need to dodge some stuff. White pine behind us right there. So we're just about to Munsee Road. We've been going for about an hour and a half. We probably got another half an hour paddling before we get to Munsee Road. So 2 hours, and we haven't been going too hard. I haven't got stuck yet. It's very deep, a few shallow sections, but we're rolling along quite nicely. Thames is a really beautiful river, but unfortunately, some people think it's a garbage dump. So occasionally you get areas where somebody is dumped more than a pickup truck load.
Oh no,
that's like half a dump truck load of garbage. Pretty disrespectful to the environment and the river. Well, we're just making our way under the Munsee Road Bridge. Taking us a little under 2 hours to get here. We haven't been going hard. We've taken a few breaks to shoot some video and to throw the fishing line in a few times. So yeah, we're making not bad time. Haven't had to get out yet, so that's a big bonus. We're gonna stop for lunch. Canoe in the background. Mark's just getting out a little special package of the drone. You can fly it around a bit. Thought we'd wait till we got somewhere a little more remote so we weren't bothering anybody with it. It's a beauty day to be on the water. Finally warmed up quite a bit. It was pretty chilly this morning.
10?
Yeah, 10 degrees at the most. All finished lunch, had a little break, got the drone out for a bit, and we are now headed back on the water. Headed through the native communities. And one thing I'll have to mention, everybody out there, you should ask permission from the band offices. You can email all 3 at once. And there's the CHIPPEWAS of the Thames is the one, Munsee, and what's the other one I'm thinking of? Oneida. Email all 3 of them before you go through. Same respect you would give somebody if you were if you're camping out on a farmer's land or passing through somewhere. You'd ask permission. So it's just something that's friendly to do. They consider this their nation and their area. We've stopped to take a break here. We're on an island. Setting up camp for a couple minutes. This is the biggest one I've ever seen. He's not very long, but yeah, it's here fat. Jeez. Pretty impressive for southern Ontario. Definitely worth coming out here. Awesome route to do. The river is flowing like crazy today too. It's fast. Considering its low flow rates right now, it's still moving pretty quick. I can't imagine what it would be like if it was flowing 2 or 3 times its rate. Oh, we're on a very straight section of the river now after those cliffs. You can see behind us as far as you can see, and as far as you can see forward. Way up there. Saw a young eagle come ripping out of the trees. We got a little bit of him on film, but I didn't quite get him out of the trees. He was like, the tree's like right next to us. He just dropped out. It's pretty, he's big, he just didn't have any white on him yet. He was just starting to get little bits of white on his head and his tail. So that was pretty exciting, but definitely a lot different here in the river than up at the headwaters near London and St. Mary's. Pretty neat though. Oh, I hear the eagle. You hear him? He's nearby. We're good. Hey guys, we're just finishing up our trip. You see this train bridge? That's about a kilometer before you're finished at Melbourne Road. See a little better there, blowing around in the wind, which you can probably hear that on the microphone. It's quite breezy out right now. We're doing a little headwind travel, but we're just about finished. Guys, we're just finished up. It's a little after 4 o'clock, so combined with our lunch, I guess we were on the water for 5.5 hours. 5.5, yeah. 5.5 on the water, but I mean, we stopped for an hour and a bit for lunch and had the drone out. So there's Melbourne Bridge, and there's the mud spot, and up at the top of the hill is where we're gonna get out. So thanks for following along, and it's a great time. I recommend it to anybody. Again, make sure to talk to the native communities here, the First Nations communities, and get permission to come through. They won't have an issue. It's just as long as you ask. It's more or less a polite thing to do anyways. I'll put it down in the bottom of the comments how you can email them or get a hold of them, so you can go and ask for permission yourself. Make it easy for you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching.